Hello, horse people. Kerstin here with Retrain a Trotter Part 7. In today's episode, we are visited by Naomi Richardson from Malta. She is a physiotherapist for horses and has seen Isaiah some 3 months ago before he came into training to Gozo. She wants to see now how he's doing so far.
So the first time I worked with Isaiah, I remember that he was blocked in the poll, very, very sensitive around his ears and TMJ, and also in his neck, in the brachiocephalic muscles, and in the spinal muscles towards the lumbar area. He's a lot better. So much better. The right, I can feel. On the right hand side, I can feel he is very, very tight along this area, coming from the sacrum into the lumbar here, and the longest in his dorsi muscles. Also in the right brachiocephalic muscle here.
Do you see any improvement from last time on the right side, or it's just as tense as
No,
before?
there is improvement.
Yeah.
There is improvement. Okay, Zaya. Okay. I'll just give him a moment. Yes, very sensitive on the right. In fact, when I was watching him walk on his... when I was observing him, he was dropping on the right, so the right hip was always dropping, and the tail was being carried to the left.
So can that be from an old injury? Because maybe, if you don't mind, can we turn him around that
Yes,
we can see what you are doing? So, because apparently he had an injury here. You see how the hoof is growing, and Chris said that there was an accident before he bought him. So this is grown out down here now. So can this tense muscles, can they have something to do with that old injury?
Yes, it could be, possibly, yes. In a second I'm going to lift up his legs because I would just like to... You see, come on. Teenity. Oh. Quite stiff. That feels a lot different to the compared. The right is very, very heavy and stiff to lift, and there was that cracking sound.
Yes.
And the other side is a lot more, it's lighter and he can flex it easier. Come on. Hey, Popo. Bravo. Okay, bravo. All right, so what I've found so far is that most of his tightness is carried on the right-hand side. However, since the last time that I treated him, there is a big improvement.
How long was that ago? When did you see him last time?
That was about 3 months ago now. 3 months. He was still in Malta.
Okay. So what did you do last time to loosen him up?
So I worked a lot around his head to try and release the tension from around his paw and his ears. I worked all over the body, so I treat the horse as a whole.
But the main problem wasn't in the head, and do you think because of that check rein, or why was he so sensitive in the
It could be tack, the check rein, lack of balance. He's not balanced very well, and I still think he needs to improve in balance.
Yes, of course. And I mean, when you put the rider's weight on top, they have, of course, he needs to. What I found that he was very short in the neck, so he has to learn to extend the neck, that he has a bit more balance pull in front of him, no? Because he's so long on the back.
Yes,
No? When you take his neck and shorten the neck so much, and of course it's very wobbly. No? But he's very willing.
Good boy. He's a nice horse.
Yes.
So, hello. Shall we start? Shall we start? You want? Come on. Yeah. Come on. Good boy.
So rotating.
So I'm a physiotherapist, but I also do a little bit of craniosacral therapy
Okay.
as well. So it's not, my aim is not just about how to release muscles, and I like to work on the skull of the horse and the head a lot. He's a good boy. I'm going to behave.
So it's better when I don't stand here, I guess. Huh?
He just wants, maybe he wants something nice. Good boy, come on now. He's a good boy.
So craniosacral osteopathy, or how would you call it? What is it?
It's just craniosacral therapy. Osteopathy is something else, yes.
Okay. So what exactly are you doing? You're moving the plates of the skull
Just
against each other, or
applying some pressure here at the occipital joint,
Mm-hmm.
which is between the skull and the atlas, and just trying to release tension from that area, which in common language we call it the poll. Unfortunately, trotters suffer quite a lot of tension in this area.
So, and you would grab what we would call the poll with
Yes.
your hand
Yes.
from behind. So it's like you're holding the forelock from behind.
Yes, yes.
Between your thumb and your indicator,
Yes.
right?
I'm just giving him some time. He's a good boy. Bravo. Tension can be found in the ears of horses, so I always circle the ears to see how tight and how loose. And there's so many muscles around the ears. So if you just massage gently the ears, I mean, anybody at home can do this. So if you just hold the ear forward and stretch it, and you find that the horse will relax.
Yes, you can tell, no? So it's
Good boy.
face
He's a good boy.
softens, no?
He's a good boy.
Good boy.
He's a very good boy. Yeah, no.
Why is it? Are they releasing some endorphins, or why are they relaxing when you just touch the ear?
Yes.
So is there some kind of a acupressure point?
Yeah, it's a very sensitive area of the body. So, like, if you think about us, if we have headaches, the first place that we go to is, like, we kind of put pressure on our TMJ joint.
Yeah.
So I like to work from the occipital joint down to the TMJ, which is here.
TMJ, what is it?
Temporal mandibular joint. So it's like an area of stress. And I believe that horses can suffer from headaches as well.
Yes. Of
So
course.
just giving him some nice time. Good boy.
They just can't tell us. Huh?
Good boy. Bravo. Good boy. Bravo. So what I would like to see with Isaiah is some releases. And usually horses display this by licking and chewing. So there we go now. I've given him a break and he's starting to lick and chew. But he's also very interested in me. What do you want? I don't know. Later. I'll give you something after, okay? I promise. Okay? Let me see. So you want to start from the neck? Yes. Good boy. Good boy. But I just find that sometimes when they're in training, it's apart from it being physically demanding, I also believe it's mentally demanding.
Yes, of course.
So,
So they go in the inner emigration, no? They just let it happen.
And that's it, they just let it happen. So today, I'm just finding that he's a lot more interested in what I'm doing and why am I here and why am I touching him. So he's a good boy. Here we go. Good boy. We have a long ligament running from here all the way down into the spine,
Yes.
called the nuchal ligament, and that keeps the horse's head in suspension. So there is quite a lot of. He's a good boy.
Yeah, I can feel that even when he's working, he's holding his nose
Yes.
there just to keep himself safe from any pressure.
Yeah.
But it's stuck there.
He's
no? So
very heavy on the forehand, I think. Do you
actually,
find
he's
him?
so sensitive on the mouth that you barely get any contact. So it's not that he's leaning forward.
He's not
like,
leaning, no? Okay.
It's rather that he tucks in his nose and holds himself in a place where you can't add any more pressure on his mouth. Or
Okay.
if so, he would shake his head.
I know. sometimes they get a little bit like worried, because when you take this muscle, it's next to where they have their injections.
Yes.
So they think that I might be preparing to give them an injection. I just want him to know that I'm not going to do anything, and he's a good boy. Good boy.
Do you think that's why he's making this grumpy face right
Maybe,
now? Yeah.
maybe. Oh, you're not having injections, it's okay. See? Good boy. It's okay. Something I also learned from an animal course as well was, have you heard of TTouch?
Yes.
Yes. So I did the TTouch practitioner course, and something that the lady taught us, my instructor, was that the mouth is also a very sensitive area, and it's a very emotional area. Since, like, if we're happy, we smile. If we're sad, we frown. Also, it's like where we eat. When we are born, our first reflex is the suck reflex, to drink from the mother. So even sometimes working in the mouth, just like, and it also prepares them for worming and having medicines. So I'll just show you a little example. It's okay, it's okay. But basically, yes, just massaging the gums a little bit. And in fact, sometimes I work just here. Good boy, come here, come on. Slowly, let me help you. And I just massage here to try and work on the temporal mandibular.
That's interesting, because one episode of my vlog, I'm talking about the flexions, the jaw flexions of Boucher, a riding master of the 18th century, which is actually more or less the same movement, but you use it a bit, and using upwards against the angle of the lip.
Yes.
So to ask for that true reflex. So, and after that, you would first you ask for the true reflex, then you would bend the horse slightly to the left and to the right to loosen up here the paw.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
So it's,
what's that in? Sorry.
That are the jaw flexions of François Boucher. That is a riding master of the 19th century.
Okay, yeah.
So
maybe good boy, here we go. Good. So I'm just massaging behind the shoulder blade. He's a good boy. And that's a lot better to compare to how it was 3 months ago.
So you can dip deeper with your finger?
Yes. Yeah? Yes. That's a good one. I'll just hold it. Yes. What's happening?
So what are the common issues for a standard bred when they come from the races? Where are the tensions mainly? Can you say it?
Poll.
The poll.
The poll, sacrum, lower back, and then inside leg. Sorry, because I'm talking trotter language.
Inside leg,
inside
leg, the left
means
front leg.
Yes, the left front leg,
because
and the
they're
right
always
hind.
running left rein on the track.
Sorry,
they never run right rein,
no? No, they train sometimes in the opposite direction, but most of the time they run. It's
and then they would look slightly to the right once they are running to the left, right? Or is it
not necessarily? No? Not necessarily, but sometimes if the horse has a lower leg injury, then say if the injury is on the left, then the horse will shift the head to the right to take the weight off.
So that's not man-made by the driver, because I'm not into racing.
Sometimes if they're pulling, then yes, they will pull.
Because I see that quite often. That
yes. That is if they're pulling.
And that's exactly the opposite of what we actually want when we're riding dressage.
Yeah. And what they also have in trotting is on the sulky, they have poles. And they close the poles to keep the horse straight. So many a time we get sores like this in this area because of the pole. I'm not sure what it's called in English. In Maltese it's called tarant. But they have earplugs, they have the blinkers which go up and down, the earplugs which come out, the side poles.
That's very mechanical.
It's very mechanical, and unfortunately that's why these horses appear very mechanical in their work. When we bring them to the riding world, it's not easy for them, because they're like.
But I have to say, so character-wise, it's humbling how willing they are to work with us, even though most probably didn't make the best experiences before.
Yes, that's what I mean about the character. Like sometimes they just kind of take it and accept what's going on, and then when they are brought out of racing, you find that they have a whole different character, that they can be cheeky, that they can... Hey!
Cheeky, talking about being cheeky. Yeah?
Excuse me. Excuse me. What you saw here? You saw? No, you're not. Good boy. Lovely. That was a really nice release from...
About the
yes, so
craniosacral
with the
therapy.
craniosacral therapy, we're feeling what we're trying to do is to move the cerebral spinal fluid through the spinal cord.
Is it really something material what you would find when you would dissect a horse after, or is it something metaphysical like the chi or whatever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Metaphysical.
No, it's not more like metaphysical.
Is it a real fluid?
It's a real fluid,
Okay.
yes. But I've never decided to get a spinal cord, so I don't know
Mhm.
if you would find it. But they say that you can feel it.
Okay.
So I'm only just placing my hands on the sacrum, and then just feeling for them small movements. And it's
like a little pulse. Or
yes,
what is
that's it,
Mhm.
exactly. Just feeling the pulse of the spinal fluid.
And it's the same rhythm like the blood flow, or is it a pulse in its own?
I would say it has a pulse on its own.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Interesting.
From the brain.
Mhm.
It's coming from the brain. And then that's why also, I haven't done it, but you can do just on the temporal mandibular, and it's just literally, can I show you?
Mhm.
I'll just show you on your hand, it's just this. That's all I'm doing.
Mhm.
That's just that.
Mhm.
It's not massaging, it's not...
It's rather your hands are hovering over that area than
yes,
really
yes.
compressing.
So you can feel here.
So it's energy work more
Yes,
than anything else.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like this. Good boy. Good boy. So in all honesty, when you look up craniosacral therapy, it's described that it's like something that's not true, like it's not real.
Well, but it works.
But it works.
Yeah, so whatever helps.
Yes,
huh?
I've
So
been.
was-
I will be honest. I'm a very reserved person,
Mhm.
and I'm not very good at talking about what I do and explaining it and stuff like that. And a lot of the time, I don't use the craniosacral therapy, especially with certain clients, because I'm afraid that they think that
You are
I'm
a little
just
bit Lulu. Yeah.
you know, if that makes sense. And they want to see me lifting legs and pulling legs
Yes,
and,
yes.
you know. But
No,
then with
completely
I have certain clients, then I can say, I also do what they call visceral release as well. So visceral is the organs of the horse,
Yeah.
and then they all have certain places within the body. And so, for example, if I want to release the diaphragm, the lungs, I know where the points are, and then I just hold here, and then I help with the breathing of the horse, for example. So that's good boy. That's it. Good boy.
And here again, you're just hovering over that area?
Yes.
Mhm.
Now he's breathing.
And when I watch his face, actually he's responding
Now he's
stronger
breathing.
to your lighter touch or no touch than to the actual
The actual physio.
physio, yeah.
As I'm gonna get, let me see, I'm here. I don't talk to people enough about what I do, if that makes sense.
Maybe you should.
Pardon?
Maybe you should.
Or maybe I should.
So maybe we should normalize that
Yes.
rather than using any kind of tech to keep the horse in a certain frame so that it can do the job for us.
Yes, that's the thing as well. I work a lot from my heart with the horses as well. And like sometimes I can tell this horse is sad, for example, not Isaiah, but in general. And so when I work with the race horses, I always think that if I have an hour or an hour and a half with the horse, then at least they can have a nice time.
Yeah.
And his back end is nice. It's very plump and
Getting there.
muscle
Yeah.
feels
So
good. The hamstrings feel nice and supple. Yeah.
it looks it looks a little bit more supple. No? When he first came, it was like he had this big muscle here popping out, but here on top nothing. No?
Nothing.
It's just like they're using only the lower part
Yes.
to
that's
carry
right.
their weight. No?
I'll show you how to do a couple of stretches for him for his back then at the end. That's good. You just see here. That's good. Good boy.
So
Good
before you
boy.
said he was much stiffer on this side. Can you?
Yes.
But
But sometimes when you work on the good side and then you come to the bad side, it already starts to release.
okay. Because when I look into his face, he doesn't seem to be bothered
No,
now at all. No?
he seems
He enjoys
He
it
seems
more.
a lot better. Yeah. He's just... I think because of his history, he hasn't had time to switch off, unwind, and then realize it's okay to relax. So it's just only like through the second half of the session that he's like, oh, okay, nobody's asking anything of me. I can just relax now. He knows what I'm here for. Many a times it would be the vet with needles and injections. Good boy.
So what you are doing now is it T-touch?
It's a trigger point release.
Trigger point
Trigger
release.
point. So I'm keeping quite a bit of pressure on the trigger point. Difficult, but this is one of the stretches that you can do.
So I
So
rather
just-
ask for that reflex that he would pull in
That's
his
it. So
butt.
we can open up.
So
That's a good
left
boy.
and right from the.
Good boy.
From
And
the
then
tail.
if we just ask him a little bit to raise up his back there. How's that?
It's filling up more, no?
It's better?
Yes.
So don't be afraid to massage this area. And there's nice, you see my hand running through the muscle now? It's nice and soft. So that's what we want from him. He's a good boy, and he's really good. He's very tolerant because he lets me put my hands everywhere on his body, even up inside his groin. So that's a good boy. I know, good boy. Good boy, very good.
What do you think? It was quite good, wasn't it?
Maybe do some leg stretches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So one of the exercises that I learned from T-touch is I like to do leg circles. So I support the knee, and then imagine I'm drawing a circle on the ground there with the knee,
All right.
and that's nice. So that's really nice and loose there. That's very good.
And that would loosen up the shoulder. I
Yes,
think.
loosens up the whole shoulder, and then I'm pulling back to stretch these front muscles here, and just hold it. Okay, just feeling a little bit off balance. No problem. You take it again. Come on. Yes, good boy. There's not much space.
So as we are finishing off the session with some leg and neck stretches for Isaiah, I would like to thank Naomi for sharing her knowledge with us. It's beautiful to see that there are more people out there who really care about their retired race horses. A big shout out also to Chris, Isaiah's owner, who made all of this happen. If there were more horse owners like him, the horse world would definitely be a better place. So if you like my content, please like and subscribe, give me a thumb up, tell your friends, and maybe leave me a comment if you liked it or not. This was it for today. See you in the next one. Bye bye.